I want to start with the people's main event. Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler, lightweight division, 5-round fight, but not a title fight. And when it comes to Chandler, not exactly known for marathon fights, right? Poirier's here, he's minus 175. Chandler's plus 150 on the comeback. Interesting divergence of paths here. You've got Poirier coming off the loss to Charles Oliveira. You've got Chandler coming off the win in May against Tony Ferguson. How do you like Chandler's chances here? Because if he wins this fight, could you see him in line for a title shot next?
No doubt about it. And I would have to say, even though I'm calling the fight, that as it sits here right now, plus 150, I think you would have to classify him as a live underdog. I think this is a pretty close, compelling fight. Certainly Dustin Poirier has accrued a wealth of UFC experience. His future is in the UFC Hall of Fame. I'm kind of surprised he had the appetite for this fight because, as a lot of our more avid fans know, there is a little bit of friction on this fight, a little heat on it. You know, they had a dust up at a UFC live event, and it seemed to me at the outset when Michael Chandler signed with the UFC, Dustin Poirier didn't necessarily want to give him his roses. Certainly he acknowledged the body of work outside the big show, but Dustin Poirier felt like Michael Chandler was getting fast-tracked essentially as soon as he got to the UFC. He fought for the belt in his second UFC appearance. So I think Dustin Poirier is the type of athlete that can channel those emotions in the right way. But I think the spread's a little bit wider than I expected. I thought Chandler would be in the plus 130 range or so. So I have to say here, you know, I do see value on the Chandler side, plus 150. I expect a real bite down on the gum shield type fight. Certainly both guys can be technical. Poirier's the more technical guy, but I expect both guys to go for it. And I really don't expect the judges' scorecards to be needed for whatever the hell that's worth.
It's like in every Chandler fight, the judges probably just sit back. That's when you can hit the bathroom if you need to, with the way that guy fights.